Welcome to Three Insights in about 3 minutes. I'm Drew Dinkelacker, president of MarketingAccelerator.com, where we provide chief marketing officer resources to business leaders and their marketing leaders. Today on 3, we have with us Jacob Meyer. He's the director of marketing for OMS Photo. It's a collaboration of 10 creative photographers, a digital media team, a video production crew located in Cincinnati, Denver, and Orlando. Jacob, we've all heard the phrase, sell the sizzle, not the steak, when it comes to leveraging emotion in marketing. How does that play out in the photography business?
Emotion is at the core of every photo that is sold because we're not handing anybody a physical good. You really can't hold it unless you go get it printed and all that stuff. And most people don't. It lives in a digital space. It's only in our mind. We put it on our websites, we put it on social media. So it's a very emotional process for people because they want their brand to look good. And a good example of that would be not that long ago, a author of a cookbook reached out to us because she found Anna Jones' photography, one of our photographers, and she had this picture of a beautiful chocolate cake with strawberries on top. It just looked perfect to her in every way, and it emotionally just captivated her, and she just had to have that look for her entire cookbook because that's what she really wanted, and it was a very emotional process for her, and we were just happy that we could fulfill that. But that's very emblematic of the feelings that people get from a good, high-quality photo.
Have you discovered why there's an emotional attachment to the image?
Yes. So we've gone through buyer persona development here. We've followed the steps of Simon Sinek's Start With Why. I've interviewed the owners here, photographers here, customers here and there. And what I've distilled as the core emotion that drives this place internally and our customers coming in is the feeling of validation. When you see a good photo, it makes that brand feel valid. They have a valid product, they have a valid experience. It makes the marketing person that's creative and coming up with all this stuff, turns their idea into something real.
So you've discovered the actual emotions your prospects experience in the selling process. That's pretty awesome. Now, I want to dial the calendar back just a bit. The day of the pandemic lockdown, that was crazy enough, but you and, well, more importantly, your wife, had a baby that day. You started working from home and in somewhat tight quarters. Tell me, how did that play out over the next year?
It was a wild ride for everybody, but ultimately we're the most bonded we've ever been as a unit. And that cohesion, being in close quarters, all of that stuff, it really turned out the pandemic was a net benefit for my family. And I know a lot of people have had a lot of different struggles with this, but I'm thankful that I'm forced to be with my family every day. It's been really nice to have all these opportunities to see all these little moments of growth and bond with everybody.
You know, I've heard many stories about the pandemic being a source of opportunity for business, but it is really refreshing to hear about a family finding opportunity through the pandemic. Well done, Jacob. That's it for this edition of Three Insights in about 3 minutes. I'm Drew Dinkelacker at Marketing Accelerator. We are on your team, not